merciful God, please grant me forgiveness and salvation.
Oh dear. Oh, am I back? Guys? There's no fucking way that it did it again. It did it again! Is this chat at least working? Yeah, it is. Why? I'm gonna actually cry. I just wanted to have a normal stream where it doesn't like kill itself in the process and just do things. But no, it doesn't want to do that because it's being annoying and being a very bad service. Curse you, Cox! Stupid ISP. I'm just kidding, kind of. Not really. Anyways, are we back? Are we still back? Alan, Haru, my friends, my dearly beloveds, you guys are here. Gentlemen. Yellow. Well, this is fun. OBS is saying I'm back. I'm gonna assume I'm back. I will continue. I will press on.
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no periporno life, but rather...
You! Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
Apasia?
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait. Have I already lost my mind?
Where is she going?
Wait, something isn't right.
Oh shit. Awesome. Not awesome. This isn't awesome anymore. I don't feel good. I don't feel so good. Holy shit. Hi, Kale. Not Kale. I'm smart. Hi, Tainari. Also, why are you here so late?
Okay, we finally lost him. Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
Oh, the traveler's back?
Hi, Tanari. It's me.
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed. After that, Tainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here.
Wait. Oh, I forgot it's a puppet, right? That still hurt to see. Okay, anyways. This time she didn't just transfer her body. We just swapped places
What?
straight up.
You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body? Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology.
Is this the new voice actor or is it the old
While we
one?
were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said, "The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore. But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies."
Oh boy.
Oh no! Nahida's trapped in the sanctuary of Surasthana for good this time. Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague.
No, I think it's there.
Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful. Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies. Huh. Paimon knows the moon illusions and lies are from the alchemical divination at the Sumeru's festival. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria.
No.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you think Nahida was telling us to go find help in the desert? But she isn't with us anymore. Think we'll be okay?
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana, correct? Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who was occupying the traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Maybe.
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain right now.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, safe to say I have witnessed that for myself. I've
Yeah,
spent
this is
some time
definitely
with you, and
Tanari's different
it
VA.
looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side. So, I trust you.
Thank you, Tainari. Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
Ah, that. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals, so I eventually declined. All I know is that the project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
Hmm.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body?
Yes. The academia is turning the volunteers. Oh
What?
god. Jesus Christ.
Do you have any evidence? Hmm.
Describe what you saw when you exchanged consciousness with Nahida.
So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god who is still in the process of being born.
Tainari, did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Pardis DI and began searching for a way to return her to her normal self. If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been
Oh!
taken by the Matra Council,
Alan!
doomed to
Are you still here?
exile in the
Jesus
village.
Christ, dude. I so dislike fucking. I'm so sorry, Kens. I'm having technical errors right now, dude. It is not a joke. I don't know why it keeps doing that, dude. Hold on, I gotta fix this. I don't know why it keeps doing that. My stream. You're driving. Okay, carry on. What the fuck? Where are you? Wait a minute. There you go. Now Kent is overwhelming the whole chat. We fixed it. We solved the issue. I am so sorry, bro. Bruh. This is why I need you guys to, like, say something if I die. No, I just didn't see chat. Okay, listen. I have, what's it called? I have YouTube chat popped out in, like, on the other monitor, but my Wi-Fi kept dying on me, so the freaking thing didn't reset. So I was just there, like, not paying attention. This is the exact issue I have. All right, anyways, that's so annoying. Issue resolved. It's okay. I think. Also, I'm very invested in the story right now, so, like, you know. Yes, Kens, I know. Flower. Flower. I'm continuing the story.
Now that you mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanali, but I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation.
Hi, Haru.
The Doctor and the Balladeer. We have 2 Fatui Harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time. From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may
I know,
still
but
be
I'm
room
still
for
gonna
us
say
to
hi to you
intervene.
anyways, Haru.
But then, what is the connection between creating a new god and restoring Irminsul?
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals. Right, we've pretty much gone over everything we need to know, so we should head out.
I have no idea how
Alright,
long this
Tainari,
act
what
is.
are you going to do?
I'll stay here
How
for
did you
now.
hurt your ankle
I still want
again?
to try a few more things to help Hypatia.
How? Did you roll up the stairs again? Or did you slip down it? Okay.
If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan
Secret.
Redoubt. That'll be your
Tell me in
fastest
DMs.
route.
I'm actually
Come
curious.
find
Or
me
you can tell
here
me
if
later
there's
in
anything
PC.
else I can do to help. May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
Thanks, Tainari. Hopefully Hypatia will feel better soon. We're off then.
Dude, rush hour traffic is ass. That shit is rough. Uh-oh. I'm here. I made it to Caravan Rabat. Yep. Yellow.
We finally made it to Caravan Rebot. It's pretty lively here. So, just past this wall is the desert, huh? Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
Enough gawking.
Oh, hi, Alhaitham.
Huh?
Fucking jump scared, dude.
Over here.
Wait!
Let's hurry
My
up and
old
find
bones! Oh. Why are you actually... Jesus, slow down, dude. Why is your walking speed fast? Oh, the guards!
What the? Where did she go?
Secret. Just guess.
How did we lose them? They were just here a second ago.
More Eremite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time? Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
Scale.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago.
I would have just beat them up. I just bit my lip. Ow! Ah. I'm okay.
There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the academia.
Ari,
You
oh
really
my
gave
god.
Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. We never thought we'd run into you
Deep
here.
nuts girl time. What?
Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the academia? Wait, don't tell Paimon that you're here to take us back on their orders.
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the academia's hit list. I can't say that I didn't expect it.
We're on the hit
However,
list?
had I wished to turn you over to the academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored guests by now?
Oh, right. You do have a point.
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the sages can offer.
Oh.
Not quite.
What do you mean
To
by
tell you
this
the
nuts?
truth,
These
still
nuts.
investigating the divine knowledge capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some difficulties. Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be. Which brings me back to you and why you're so interesting.
Oh,
The
thank
leader of
you.
Ain al-Ahmar used the divine knowledge capsule right in front
I
of you.
know.
But
I
then
know.
seeing him, your expression became
Ahmar.
perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding from me?
I don't think you deserve it. It must be because I was too shocked. It must be because I was so shocked to hear those words again. World, forget me.
Alhaitham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
The situation's a little too
So
complicated.
that's your answer. Well, I do work for the academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the divine knowledge capsule. Am I right?
Yo, thank you for the follow.
No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own.
Also
Speaking
welcome.
of, you two are also headed to the desert?
That's right. We have the same plan as you. But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than
I can
anywhere
stop by the
else.
dude that's there and
Well,
buy the
would you like to
meat
head there together?
and fish. I think he's also fish, I don't remember. You're gonna summon? Wait, who's on the banner right now? I totally forgot. Isn't it Raiden and Yoimiya still?
Always better to travel with someone you know. Let's go!
Let me double check. Raiden and Yoimiya. Personally, I would encourage Raiden. Because she's like a very good battery and support. And DPS. She's a good flex, basically. That's really the only other way I could put it.
Before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Whoa.
Get the Otter.
This landscape
New Valet, I already
really
skipped over his
something
banner.
else.
I'm gonna get them on,
What a
bro.
cool place! Let's go check it out!
I'm gonna pull for... I don't remember her name. Hee. I don't remember what they call her now, but... One does not remember. No, and plus, even if I wanted to roll for him, I have to wait. How could I? Bleh. That's how. Ooh, cutscene, I just realized. Oh. Oh shit, it's Sayu! Hold on. Chevrus and Fischl? They're good supports. My god, Sino is going crazy!
Sino.
No, I have to fight him.
Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
What year? Why is he- He's not naked! Why are you like this? And to answer your question, Panda, Fischl and Chevrus are very good. Fischl acts as a really good off-field, and then Chevrus acts as a very good buffer. The banners that are currently out right now, that's already a full team composition right there. So like you can have a full 4 stack right there. Bennett, Fischl, Chevrus, Raiden acting as main DPS, Bennett acting as healing and buffing, Chevrus acting as buffing as well, and then Fischl for off-field DPS. Her key is also good.
Oh, Hatham, do not think you can escape my judgment just because you managed to escape my attack.
Judgment?
He
So that's how you
Sayu.
characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me.
You're a VTuber. Oh no.
Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Who is that, Alhaitham? Did you call him General Mahamatra?
Yes. General Mahamatra Sino, head of
No,
all the
it's
Matra
Sayu.
at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter.
I can't
and the
unhear it.
ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crimes.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Alhaitham, to the point of blocking an attack for him. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth. I've been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
I don't trust him. Yeah, I just don't trust. I trust no one.
Something wrong? Paimon doesn't think he's as bad as you've made him out to be.
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Ah, Hatham. I saw it during our fight.
Oh,
Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person.
he's
Unless
hiding
you
it in
want
his
me to
chest,
retrieve it for myself.
in his big old chest.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra's senses.
See, look, I told you, no.
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
So you did lie to
No wonder
us.
you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you? And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? As far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating about your disappearance. Have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious?
No.
If I was the real target of your mission, what was
Oops.
stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the Academia?
Is it a mission from the sages? Haha, I'm so smart.
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? Ugh. What should we do, Traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust either of them.
Ahem.
Oh, hi there.
You two acting all tough and self-righteous over there.
Wait, what are you doing out here? Hi.
Great! Finally, someone that we can trust! You gotta help us out here, otherwise these two are gonna start fighting again!
Yeah, sure looks that way. Two giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day, that's for sure. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village? It seems
Oh, yeah,
like
huh.
someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds.
Oops. Well, we're at the entrance. Neither of them can afford to be distracted by the, bruh.
Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said?
Man, they don't care. The wind.
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's so strong! Is this a sandstorm? Paimon's gonna get blown away!
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here! We have to
It's
get water.
Candace! Candace? Candace? I
Oh,
don't
this
know.
wind is too strong! Let's get over there!
That sounded like Candace.
I knew it.
Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you Academia folks such hard work? Move it!
All right, stop yelling.
We're all friends here. There's no need to fight. Hello. They're so petty. Oh boy.
Well, this is pretty awkward.
Thank you, Paimon.
Hey, wanna play sardines with three people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun.
I'd do that.
The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
All you hear is just a loud
My
thud.
sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask
Hello,
you to make
Candace.
do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down.
What?
Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru Village.
She's so cute.
Our
What do you mean,
savior
what?
has come at last. Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you so much for helping us.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister. Unlike those guys over there.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, we should return to the topic at hand.
Yeah.
As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started. And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever to us. So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another, and put your hostile feelings to rest.
See, we're all friends here.
If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Oh, on second thought, Paimon may have misjudged Candace's character.
And
Dang.
that goes for you too, Miss Dia.
Aww.
Do I make myself clear?
All right, we got it, Candace.
That's what I like to hear. So, which of you will begin?
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
Seems legit.
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Alhaitham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts,
Sayu.
it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Oh.
Huh? Exile yourself?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report clearly did not match the project's actual progress. As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. However, to my surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data was none other than Grand Sage Azar himself. I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request, but I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me. I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning.
Oh.
Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk. He even said to me, "The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the sages. You have no right to judge us."
God damn, dude.
So they really are up to no good.
I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the Matra are nothing more than tools for the sages to assert and maintain their control over
I can see why
knowledge.
everybody wants to
The
be like a
vows that we
sage.
took, the
I
principles
can't wait
that
to
we
do that.
strive to
I don't know
uphold,
when I get to do that, but I want to do
they
it
are
soon.
meaningless to the academia of today. I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. This way, they can no longer see nor predict my actions.
That
I
works, I
will
think.
never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth, I will administer judgment by my own name.
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages.
Yay.
Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary.
Still too early.
Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Alhaitham as a target?
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation between Alhaitham and a sage. The
Oh.
sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, Alhaitham?
Oh.
What?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with the Divine Knowledge Capsule, and I think we deserve an explanation.
Oh. It makes sense. They were keeping an eye on us.
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the traveler. After
I mean,
all,
it makes
the
sense.
promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed this assignment, I can give you a glimpse of divine knowledge.
A
Hmm.
most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all. Their words contained one key piece of information, namely that divine knowledge indeed exists. That gave me all I needed to know. From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange they're so willing to share divine knowledge with anyone, even as a reward?
Mm-hmm.
So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the divine knowledge capsule. In the end, I realized my wisdom in committing to this rather than collaborating with the sages. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ain al-Ahmar mercenary, incapable of remaining sane for long enough to hold a conversation.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
Hmm. I'm gonna assume you're friendly now,
I'd already
considering.
given up on the assignment by then. I only told the Academia I was waiting in Port Ormos for you to appear so they wouldn't suspect anything.
Okay.
So it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Oh, but it's a
Even
coincidence.
though I ran into the Traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the Academia. Also, you should remember, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
Hmm.
That's true. Alhaitham helped us out at Caravan Rebot as well. Maybe he's telling the truth.
I'm willing to apologize if that's worth anything to you.
It's worth a lot.
I
Oh
took
no.
the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied. After all, curiosity often proves to be the most dangerous thing in this land.
Yeah.
You should be well
The old
aware,
saying.
Scribe Alhaitham, that curiosity can also lead you to danger and suspicion. Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are both distrusted by the Academia. Do you really think they would tell me anything?
Fine. Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't regard you as an enemy, for now.
Friends.
As you wish.
Hmm. Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstandings. And now you, Dia. I believe it's your turn.
Back to
Oh,
you.
sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced out. My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her illness at home. I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to Aru village for a visit. I was actually looking forward to a pretty exciting time getting back together with everyone here. But then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. It ticked me off, and things went downhill from there.
Is that all? Well, I will admit that definitely sounds like your style. In that case, welcome back, Dia.
Aw, that's cute.
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
Oh,
Whoa! What was that sound?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures in the sandstorm.
I wanna join.
Creatures? In the sandstorm? Are you sure you don't want some backup?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at a disadvantage.
But I've done it so
Leave
many
it at that.
times.
Yeah, just leave them to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
The winds died down. That means the sandstorm's over, right? Candace still isn't back yet, though. Is she alright? Maybe we should go out and check on her.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried. All right, let's go. We've been here long enough, and the boys are as chatty as the floor.
Oh, I thought I could talk to him. Oh. I get to play the video game again.
I follow the wind.
Yippee! Oh.
Whoa. Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
Dogs. Fuck 'em.
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Ah! Here comes another wave!
I wanna help.
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted
Aww.
earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
You've been mad this whole time.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the flame mane in action. I'll leave these to you then.
Do I get to demo her?
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Oh.
Gather!
There is no escape!
Here
Oh.
comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up? Cross over!
Ow.
The creatures stopped appearing. Was that the last of them?
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Who are you?
Huh? Who are you?
That's what I'm saying.
My apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children.
Oh, you're the
I
village
am the
director.
chief of
There you
our
go.
village. Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
Ah.
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
I can't say they've always been common, but recently the storms have become increasingly severe and frequent. Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get
Oh, wow.
earthquakes. According to an investigator who stayed in the village a while ago, these unusual natural phenomena are related to the withering of Irminsul.
Another effect of Irminsul's withering. So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
Everyone in Aru village needs to take good care of themselves. Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Village keeper? Who are they? Village guards like Candace?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru village refers to mad scholars exiled here by the academia.
Oh.
Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia forest.
Oh.
The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert. Though if you ask me, it's all a boatload of nonsense.
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace.
Okay, now that is a
No one in
concern.
the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the village for the next few days, I'd appreciate it if you could keep an eye out for them.
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins? I'm fascinated by how you think.
So petty.
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kinds of investigations. Thank you for your help.
Is
I
it
want to
because
help
you're
too.
reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these poor scholars.
I want to
First they
make my
lose their
contribution as
sanity, now
well.
this! We need to help get them back home, safe and sound. But, is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust him.
I'll
It'll
be
be
grateful for the
fine.
assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
Ogie. Where do I go? Oh. All of these world quests. Oh boy. That's gonna be fun.
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation?
Why did I refer to the Mad Scholars as
One of my
bookkeepers?
former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident.
Hmm.
The Academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru Village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. But after spending some time here, they invariably begin to calm down.
They started touching
Initially,
grass.
the people of Aru Village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that. Aru Village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory.
Oh.
Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night.
Oh.
Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright, almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt. After that, the people of Aru Village treated the mad scholars with greater kindness, and began to refer to them as the village keepers.
A soft green light? A mad scholar protecting Aru Village? What do you make of it, Traveler?
That must have been the wind. Oh.
Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the mad scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru Village?
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the Academia could still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahida who calmed them.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it appears you possess much more information than I do. So,
It's a little odd how we're
what do
very
you
open
make of the story?
Go for this.
Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
The illusion of choice.
You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the mad scholars!
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru? The
Lurking.
Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views. In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
That is Just so
way!
sad.
Mahina definitely exists! She's a... How should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise. Even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth.
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. You two really must have met Lesser Lord Kusanali. How can this be? To think, our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Yeah.
Alright, now it's
Working.
our turn to put our skills to good use for this investigation. But easier said than done, especially since we don't have any leads. Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
Just kicks down a door.
Excuse me, are you
Oh,
here
hello.
to help me find my grandpa?
Huh? Who are you?
So
By the
uninterested.
sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
Maybe.
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
It was just a guess.
The person you're referring to is not a local, yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family. I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa. I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
You are already a nuisance.
So you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was, but I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Whoa. Hatham wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses. Sino, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
Sorry, I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candace.
The hell, Sayu? What's your plan, bud?
All right. But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
Okay. Where is Candace? Wait, I have something important to do. I must buy meat. I want to buy ingredients. Oh, and fish. I need this. May as well. That scared the shit out of me. Okay, anyways. Hup. Oh.
Sino is super vigilant. Is this what all the Matra are like?
Ah, you're back already.
Hello.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back. Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather.
No.
Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa
Oh.
passed away. Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him so he could survive. Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man. However, The scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa, he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him. One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars and accompanied Isak until he fell asleep.
Oh.
The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. However, even so, Grandpa retained his calm expression. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world, almost as if he were sleepwalking.
Her voice is so soft, it's gonna
Isak
make
was
me
thrilled that
pass
his
out.
grandpa was able to find peace and would follow him all the time, asking him things like, "Grandpa, want me to take you somewhere fun?" Or, "Grandpa, could you tell me stories about the stars again?"
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad. It seems like they both deserve so much better.
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But even so, we must still continue on with our lives. It's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
Lucy Grandpa was probably Nikita. She must have sued the other mad scientists. Wait, sorry, mad scholars as well. From the look on Sino's face, he probably connected the dots as well.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Huh? What did you say, Sino?
Good.
No,
Bird!
nothing. As long as Isak keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my thanks on Isak's behalf, Sino.
That makes me sad. Makes me tear up even.
Hey, Isak! Oh, it's you guys! We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa. Really? Wow! Thank you so much!
Your grandpa will be found safe and sound.
Yeah!
Alright. Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
Okay. Oh, Act 3 done. Yay! Act 4? Anyways. Can I see the other quest lines or no? I cannot. Do I want to keep going? It is 5 o'clock. Hey, Tainari. I think I will do those off stream. Not off stream, on stream. But Twitch exclusive. I don't know. I'm thinking. Honestly, I'm kind of done with Genshin for today. I've been on since 11. Yeah, I think I will continue it next Wednesday. Wednesday or the time that I'm free and have nothing else to do. I think, yeah, I'm gonna end stream here. 5 o'clock. I'm taking a break from my computer.
One client, two clients.
Thank you for stopping by. Oop, that's the wrong button. I pressed thank you for stopping by. And thank you for staying if you did. You get have the good rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are within the world. I'm gonna go sit in the corner and think. and cook. How do I end stream on fucking... Wait, oh? Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. I'll just end it as is. Anyway, thank you for coming by. Bye. I'll see you guys next Wednesday, maybe. That's the most definite. I always stream on Wednesdays. Okay, that's it.